Hello, my name is Benjamin Mackey. I'm the GM.
I'm Joe Stevenson. I'm playing Gibbers Stargazer.
I'm Rachel Bauer, and I'm playing Nara.
I am Andy, and you're not going to be able to get my last name right. And I'm playing Gregor Samsa.
I am Ben Hansen, and I'm playing Beato.
Go on!
That's it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were done. Okay, and we're playing Starfinder. Dead Sun's campaign to be particular. Just a quick heads up, while you guys can still see our faces, I just wanted to let you guys know that we did a test run in Savage Worlds. You can see that campaign in my personal channel, Son of a Claus. Link is in the description below. And we're going to just bumble our way through this, so we hope you guys... Yeah.
Savage Worlds, I like to call it The Adventures of General MacArthur.
Yeah. So go and watch The Adventures of General MacArthur, and if you like what we do, leave a like, leave a comment, please subscribe. We are a small channel, and that would really be appreciated. All right, lore drop in 3, 2, 1.
Golarion, a planet inhabited by humans, elves, dwarves, and many other creatures. But more importantly, gods and goddesses. It was a world of sword and sorcery, adventure and excitement, magic, as well as progress. Magic coexisted with technology, and after thousands of years, mortals took to the stars. As it turned out, the inhabitants of Golarion were not alone, as many habitable worlds existed within their own solar system. From the lush jungles of Castrovel to the Aeolian planet ship of Apasti, new life was discovered, and new empires were born. And then, in an instant, all history was lost, along with Golarion itself. In an event known as the Gap, all historical records from Golarion's ancient past to modern day either greatly contradicted itself or ceased to exist entirely. Even people's memories of their past were lost, causing great distress for many, while others saw this as a chance to start over with their lives. As to Golarion itself, the planet disappeared without a trace, a massive space station where it once was. Absalom Station. Some say that the space station was built above Golarion long before it disappeared. Others say that it was the cause for the planet's disappearance, while others still say that the station was built for the express purpose of preserving Golarion's life forms. One thing is for sure, though. Both gods and demons alike know where Golarion is, and that all of its inhabitants and their descendants are still alive. But they all refuse to answer any further questions concerning the mystery. Still, life went on in the galaxy, with many looking further outward than towards their home system. Faster-than-light travel was rather expensive and often required passage through a deity's realm. As such, settlements in other systems were limited at best, at least until the drift became a reality. Brigg and Cassandra Lee, two goddesses from Golarion, as well as Epoch, an artificial intelligence god from Absalom, merged to form Triune, the new god of machines and artificial intelligences. Upon his reveal, he gifted all mortals with knowledge of a realm known as the Drift, a realm that could only be accessed through technology, which could be used to travel to other star systems, quickly and inexpensively. This new knowledge allowed for new worlds to be colonized, and for an organization called the Starfinder Society to boldly go in the spirit of exploration. It was some time before an exploration vessel discovered the Veskarium system, inhabited by a race called the Vesk. The Vesk immediately befriended the explorers, wishing to engage in diplomatic relations with the Golarion system and asking how the adventurers found their system. The explorers gave the Vesk the means to build drift engines of their own, and soon realized it was all a ruse. The Veskarium were a system-wide empire, searching for new avenues of conquest, with the Galarian system being a ripe target. Worlds were taken, and without any hope of surviving on their own, the Galarian system banded together to form the Absalom Pact. Separate, they were weak, but together they were strong, as the newly formed Pact worlds held off against the invaders, beginning the Silent War. For 250 years, the Pact worlds and the Veskarium engaged in skirmishes with each other, but never had enough of an advantage to take the other side out. It was only until a mass of alien insectoids descended upon both the Pact worlds and Veskarium did peace talks begin to transpire. This swarm devoured all life it came across and could evolve to meet any challenge it faced. Now pitted against a common enemy, a truce was arranged, an alliance forged. The Silent War had officially ended. Though the Vesk made peace with the Pact worlds, and the Swarm was defeated, danger still looms throughout the vast. From the advanced Imperium of the Aslanti, to the mysterious Greys, from the genocidal cult of the Devourer, to the twisted Dominion of the Black, and from the marauding Free Captains, to even local shady corporations, danger lurks behind every corner. Will our heroes face these threats and emerge victorious? Or will they fall and doom the galaxy? Just another day in the life of a Starfinder. Far in the depths of space, among the distant and forgotten planets, resides a single habitable world orbiting a red giant. Though calling this world habitable is an overstatement, there's little life on its surface. All the remains are a few small cities in the habitable regions, populated by human beings. Must have colonized the planet even before the Gap, though the reasons for this have been wiped away along with all other history. This planet, known as Marana by those who live there, occupies a place in the vast that is rarely visited by travelers. Because of this, the planet's residents live largely ignorant to the galaxy and the species within it. This is where I enter the story. Name's Gregor Samsa, or at least I think that's what my name is. You see, don't remember much before a few days ago. Must be Gregor, though. Remember waking up in his bed with all his things round me. From quick inspection, I could tell all there was to know about this Gregor fellow. He's a traveling salesman who lives with his parents and his sister, provides for his family, and is a follower of Abadar, as is common in his trade, especially on this world. He's a poor man, but proud, seeks to do the best for his family. And if I'm Gregor, that is what I must do. Of course I'm Gregor. His family, my family, seems to think I'm him. They didn't at first. First they were frightened of me, and I can understand why. See, there's something I've forgotten to mention. I'm no longer human. I'm a bug. Large, nasty, 8-foot tall bug. Don't know what happened to make me this way, but no, Gregor was once human, and I'm not. The only other explanation was Gregor's gone missing, and I'm another creature who's taking his place, but of course, that'd be absurd. My family kept me locked in my room for days, and my sister Gret kept me fed with scraps of food. But I know I could not live like this forever. One day, she came to bring food to me. I forced the door open and made a run for it. I had one goal in my mind: provide for my family. I knew it would be difficult now, and I've become some monstrous insect, but I would make it happen. Somehow. After a month of scavenging in Mirana's wasteland, I came across an odd sight. Some kind of vessel with creatures hadn't seen before. It felt like destiny. I approached them. They kept referring to me as Han. Not sure what that means, but I pretended to follow along. Said they were explorers making their way to Absalom Station. I knew this was my golden opportunity to do something much larger for myself and my family. I asked they take me along. As we made our way off of Mirana, I learned more of their goals. Going to be something called Starfinders, whatever that might be. Didn't know then, like I do now, that I'd want to join myself. Viato was not always a Borai, a half-dead, half-alive freak of nature. He once lived as others do. He was an Elibrian, uncorrupted, unlike his brethren on Eox. But that was a different time, a different life. He was one member of a team of technicians assigned to Transil Station in the Diaspora. Viato led a peaceful life with his wife and son aboard the station, until one extremely unfortunate day. All was business as usual. Another ore shipment bound for Absalom Station was being processed and refined. Unbeknownst to the miners, however, was something else mixed in with the ore. Something alien. Something that glowed and crackled with arcane energy. Something that caused Transil Station's reactor to destabilize. Viato happened to notice the destabilization and jettison the inner core and reaction chamber, saving the station. However, this action could only be done from inside the core. Viato hurled through space for an indefinite period of time, his body riddled with untold amounts of radiation and arcane energies. Eventually, he was found by a necromancer who experimented on Viato's body and ultimately brought him back to life with the intention of creating an undead servant. Viato's soul, however, had been trapped and bound to his body. He came back not quite dead, but not quite alive. He came back as a Borai. In a state of shock, Viato escaped and fled the necromancer, back to the Diaspora in search of answers, only to find that Transil Station itself had completely gone, and all records of its existence and those who lived there vanished. Over the next few decades to present day, Viato wanders the galaxy in hope that he might find out what happened that day, and for a cure for his altered body and the darker cravings that it brings. I am Nara, a trained soldier of Cadell, forced onto the streets after a disagreement with the clan. Really a murder, but he was old and not worth the air he used. I became a shadow. I lurked in the dark, sending mercenaries out to the far reaches of the solar system, in search of peace. They infiltrated corrupt governments and households, and crushed whoever stood in their way. The ragtag band was called Legacy, and we were in the vigilante business. Rules optional. Personally, I enjoyed what I did. There was a sort of perverse justice in murdering a killer, in torturing violent criminals who couldn't give a rat's ass about their victims. The system was made a better place through our efforts. The darkness held and comforted me, until one day I caught wind of a new adventure. The Starfinder Society. Having lived a life of bloodshed, I'd grown accustomed to dreams of red and black. The night I was told about the society, I dreamed white and gold, and that took hold of my soul, warring in the darkness. I decided to set out on my own. When I told my team my plan of leaving to join, they weren't pleased.
Threatened to rip off my wings and pluck out my eyes, to be exact. How could you leave us now? We're finally beginning to really get somewhere in our work, and you just abandon it. Abandon, I did. I left Verces behind, along with Cadell, my men, and my business. I fled to Absalom Station in search of a new life, and I haven't looked back since. They're looking for me, I hear. Searching the system for Nara the traitor. I've never been so thankful to have trained under the Cadell Guard. Always one step ahead, one leap to the side, and they haven't caught me yet. The feeling of hope I hold for the Starfinder Society is encouraging. After spending too many years in the darkness, I can finally see a prick of light in the black curtain of my soul, igniting a spark in me. It's been too long since I've had a good team in place. With any luck, these new men will be what I've been searching for.
Singer, actor, model, icon. If you don't know who Jibbers Stargazer is, you've been living under a rock. Jibbers grew up on a small planet in a Vest-controlled sector. He always dreamed of making it big. So once he was old enough, he packed his bags and moved to Absalom Station. Jibbers had a few minor roles in a handful of films and even did an ad for McDonald's. His acting career had not taken off as he liked, so he started to do modeling gigs for extra cash. One of his underwear shoots landed him on the Central Square billboard in Jatembe Park. Director Georgia Luclia saw his billboard and knew she wanted him to star in her new film, The Adventures of Luke Starkiller.
I had never seen a Skittermander work it like he did. I knew he had to be in my film,
said Georgia in an interview. The film was an instant sensation and launched Jibbers into the limelight. Jibbers is known for immersing himself in any role he takes. During his role in Shipwrecked, he actually marooned himself on an island for 2 months prior to shooting the film so that he could better understand his character. Jibbers went on to star in nearly 37 more films, but eventually grew bored of acting. Jibbers released a solo album called 3 Seconds from Absalom. The album was an instant hit and topped the charts for nearly 14 months straight. Success had its toll on Jibbers. Jibbers fell into a self-destructive cycle. Drugs and women became more important to him than his own health. Jibbers partied till all hours of the night, and the paparazzi followed him everywhere. Soon he couldn't hold a job because directors wouldn't work with him while he was high. Jibbers finally hit rock bottom when he assaulted a paparazzi cameraman. The cameraman was reportedly following and harassing Jibbers. Jibbers told the cameraman to, quote,
"Get that camera out of my face or I'm gonna shove it up your ass!"
The cameraman continued to take pictures of Jibbers, and Jibbers grabbed the camera and reportedly shoved the camera into the victim's anus. The cameraman needed multiple surgeries to remove the camera, and Jibbers was charged with aggravated assault. Jibbers paid a hefty fine and spent the next 6 months in a Pact Worlds prison. While in prison, he gained a reputation as a troublemaker. He assaulted a number of inmates and guards while he was locked up, extending his stay at the prison for another 6 months. Jibbers was eventually released from prison about 2 months ago, and he is now determined to return to acting. He is now addiction-free and ready to retake the acting world, with his latest film to be a multi-part epic that he will both direct and star in. The film is reportedly about a starship captain, and Jibbers is already preparing for the role. Jibbers has joined the Starfinder Society to help him get into character. The Starfinder Society more or less just accepted Jibbers onto their organization as a publicity stunt. Having an icon like Jibbers would help better market their organization to young people. From legend to prisoner and back to legend, Jibbers has returned like a phoenix from the ashes, and he is ready to boldly go where no man or Skittermander has gone before.
All right, welcome everybody.
Mini
We hope you
lightsaber.
enjoyed those videos. All right, so let us begin. Where the heck did I put my book? Oh, put it over here. All right. So, like I said, we're going to be doing Dead Sons. So, one thing that I want to point out is we do a bit of a pseudo Benny system. It's everybody gets one Benny at the start of every session, and the GM gets about half the amount equal to players. I'm trying to explain this. I'm doing a terrible job. The GM gets half the amount that all the players in total get, rounded down. The reason why I do this is because that makes fights go a lot quicker. Because otherwise we have, I missed too. 5 hours later, everybody just keeps missing. So that's why we're doing that.
Can we Benny damage?
What?
Can we Benny damage?
No. Here's the thing. The bennies can only be used for D20 rolls.
Okay.
So any D20 roll that you want to make, you can Benny that.
helping you clarify.
Thank you.
Why are we whispering?
We don't want the Russians to know that we're in a submarine.
That makes perfect sense.
Just don't start singing any national anthems. Whatever.
Oh, Canada.
You called?
Alright, so the first thing that I want to try and figure out is who is actually on Absalom Station. Because the module recommends that people are on a shuttle en route to Absalom Station. But it makes sense for Jibber's character to...
I can be en route, that's fine.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. And, Andy, we'll say that your character is also already on Absalom Station.
Okay.
Because you have comrades on the station already. They are Kelzar, who is a Shirin, and these guys who picked you up from Marana, they were part of a ship called the Backbiter. Kelzar is the captain. You also know Nora Windwalker. She is an elf and also the first officer. And then there's Grick, who is a Vesk and the chief of security. So the gist of it, guys, is you guys are going to meet a contact who is going to help you guys get into the society. He's a dwarf. His name is Durvar Creel, and he sent you guys a message telling you all to meet him in Dock 94 of Absalom Station. I'll just quick get out a map of the station so that you guys can follow along words right now. Follow along a bit better. There we go. All right. So, here we go. This is a map of Absalom Station right here. Dock 94 is going to be around somewhere here. This area is the docks. The inner area is the ring. This is the eye. And then below all of that is kind of a spike that goes down. It's known as the spire. And somewhere around Absalom Station is where you're going to meet this Durvar Creel. And the reason why he's there is because Dock 94 is where the shuttle, where the rest of you are on, it's called the Yakamoro. It's where it's going to land. Now, Jibbers, you wake up in the morning. You are in an apartment ever since you got out of the clink.
Nice.
And this apartment is kind of being provided for by your manager, Gerald Skeets. He's a human, and he kind of comes over for a visit. So you had like a huge amount of money from your acting career, but right now you're kind of investing a lot of it, if not all of it, into this project that you're doing.
Nice. All in.
So he kind of comes over to give you a bit of a thing about the situation. He's like, hey, how's it going? How's it going, Jibbers?
Oh, it's going good.
Ah, well, that's good. Listen. So I got off the phone with several investors. We got a lot of no's, but that's to be expected. We've also got a few maybes. So I'm working on it. Okay. We got maybe a deal from 31st Century Raccoon. We got Didner on the phone. We also might have Galax Versible. I forgot their names, but the point is, I'm working on it. We've got this in the bag.
You just tell me it's going to be the greatest film in the history
Oh,
of
you
film.
know I
the
do.
history.
It is the best idea we have seen since the adventures of Luke Starkiller. But also, on a side note, I know you don't have a comm system set up yet. I couldn't call really. Duravar Creel, that nice guy, he sent me a message, and he wants to let you know when you're going over to meet him today, be sure to be discreet. He says there's obviously a lot of people with signs who are like, hello there, please, I'm here to meet with you, all that stuff. He says that there's like a mob of fans of yours there.
Oh, I'm used to fans. I can deal with them.
Yeah, well, he says that...
No cameras this time.
He says you gotta be discreet about it because, the better that you avoid them until your business is finished, the better, because otherwise it's just gonna take way too long, and he wants to get this done as quickly as possible. So, just to give you a fair warning. Just a bit of a, somebody missing a Benny?
No, we all got one.
Oh, well, I got... Oh, wait, that's from my beer. Okay.
Way to go.
I could create Benny's now. I'm just gonna
Alright, I got an extra one now!
more Benny. You made like 10 Bennies.
I just keep making them multiplying like rabbits. All right. So a bit of what this guy looks like. He's middle-age-ish. He's wearing a wife beater. He's got some sunglasses, slicked back, dark purple hair. Obviously not his natural hair color. And that's Gerald Skeets. And he wishes...
Sounds like a stand-up guy.
Yeah. he wishes you farewell.
My movie is in good hands.
And he leaves. So yeah, just to let you know, your apartment is in the ring, which is near the docks. So that's where you're going. So who was on the Akamoro? It was you two.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, your shuttle pulls in. The rest of you guys go into the station, into the hangar. There are 2 entryways. Not that that's really important, but just to kind of let you know. So, Gibbers, are you really going discreetly, or do you just not care?
Oh, I'm not going discreetly. That's not Gibber's style.
Alright, so yeah, you walk in, let me get some dice out, do some proper stuff. Yeah, luckily they don't... Oh, somebody noticed you. Oh, man, we got like a bunch of people who are just like, ah! Yes! Gibbers noticed me, senpai! And, the, Duravar Creel, he's like towards the back of the hangar. He is rolling his eyes like, he is rolling his eyes right now so hard. And the security in the dock section, they're trying to hold people back. It's kind of a mess. But the Akamora just it goes into the hangar bay as you kind of hear like a of the ship just like coming down, powering down, and the ramp leading to the door inside just kind of slowly descends to the ground. The brightly lit docks of Absalom Station are abuzz with activity as travelers bustle by, preparing to board or disembarking from starships bound to or from any of dozens of worlds. Brash and swaggering star pilots, scurrying Yosoki mechanics, and expectant colonists mingle with enigmatic Kasatha mystics, hard-faced asteroid miners, imposing Vesk mercenaries, and more, creating a microcosm of the abundance and variety of life in the Pact Worlds. New arrivals meet friends, loved ones, or business contacts, and are whisked away into the humming activity of daily life on the vast space station. Beyond them, ground crews tend to the docked ships, and dock workers and mechanized cargo lifters load and unload freight and baggage. A sharp tang of ozone hangs in the air, a byproduct of electrical discharges from the docked ships, but underneath the station's atmosphere has a slightly used aroma. The docking bay's deck plates thrum beneath your feet, though whether it's from the passage of innumerable feet or the vibrations of the station's power conduits and air recycling systems is impossible to say. So that is just to set the scene. There's a few cargo loaders. We've got some workers on deck, and there are quite a few crates, giant crates. I want everybody right now to give me a perception check.
Even me?
Yes, everybody.
This is skill
18.
that I don't have.
4.
10.
All right, so a 4, a 10,
18.
18,
Rolled a 2 on the die.
a 4. Okay.
You rolled as good as me, and I do have to scout.
So Jibbers, you actually just head for your fans.
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
Those of you who rolled above a 5, you see Duravar Creel towards the back of the hangar.
The equipment.
Yeah, he kind of has to, kind of call out to Gregor and to Jibbers, like, hey, get to it later. We got some business to attend to.
Well, could I have been, like, trying to sell my wares first?
Just in the middle.
Oh, no, I meant, like...
In the middle of a docking bay?
Yeah, like, you're somewhere.
You start to unload, and a bay security guard comes up to you and is like, you need to have a permit to do that here, sir. I suggest you do that to the free markets. It's in the ring. I mean, how can you miss that?
I don't know my way around this place. It's confusing.
How long have you lived here, sir?
How long have I lived here?
We can assume that you've only been here in passing, and you've mostly just gone away with the backbiter,
Yeah.
more or less. So it makes sense. It makes sense if you really don't know your way around here. You, Nara, who is very good at perception, and that makes sense given her backstory. You also see about 6 figures moving around the hangar bay. They look kind of shady.
I just kind of keep my hand at my pistol at the ready, kind of making sure that everything's cool.
All right, duly noted. So Creel, he is tall and lanky for a dwarf. He might be a half dwarf. No callbacks to Jorgen Fanelo from the Savage Worlds. I'm just reading it as it is here. He's got a bristly, iron gray beard and deep-set eyes beneath bushy eyebrows. He just looks like another dock worker, but he's got a badge that bears the insignia of the Starfinder Society, and that's how you know for sure he's part of that. So yeah, he's got a computer in his hand, and he's looking it up right now. He's, also looking around for you guys, but he sees you guys. He finally, just waves you guys towards him. He says, well, glad you guys could meet me here, especially under these conditions. And he turns over to the large crowd of people that are trying to push past the dock security. And he says, all right, so I'll take you guys over to the ring. That's where the Lore Spire complex is, and get some paperwork done. And congratulations on becoming Starfinders. I remember when I was one myself. And he kind of turns to leave, and, well, I'm gonna need some initiatives. But not from you three. I'm gonna need an initiative from Nara.
Oh, jeez.
The rest of you, and even Nara
9.
herself, I need you guys to roll me a d6.
9.
All right.
And 4.
Ooh! I got a 1.
A 5. I got the.
Duravar Creel is right here.
So we would all be over
Oh, we'd
here.
be over there then.
Yep, you'd be over there.
Has to be a level 1 thing.
I want to make sure it works.
Yeah, let's put some more barrels over here.
Let me throw a barrel.
Some rather large crates. Just a tiny box. for reasons.
For Rorschach.
For Rorschach. And that fell. Okay.
Poor girl.
So like I said, you noticed some shady individuals kind of enter.
Are there a lot of people in this area? Or is
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them. And
They all want to see.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's the fans?
yeah, they're over here.
Okay.
So we got that, and we've got
Is there like security holding them back? Or-
yeah, yep.
Wait, don't I know that guy?
Yeah.
From another life. And this guy is right here.
We in this galaxy believe in reincarnation.
Nara notices that there are 6 shady figures. That none of them came in from the same place. These guys right here kind of came out from the crowd of fans. Those 3 over there, they came out from that far entrance over there. They took up positions, getting ready, almost as if they were going to fight each other. And then this one right here takes a shot to the other side of the room, and it hits Duravar Creel. Yeah, it hits Duravar Creel, and he falls down. Does anybody have the healing skill or knowledge of life science?
I do.
Okay, do you want to roll me one of those 2? Right now.
I'm just gonna. Can I just med patch him? Just slap a med patch.
I mean,
on
it's
there?
not your turn, but this is a surprise round.
Oh, okay, okay.
But this is just
Just like to see if he's dead or not, I guess. 18.
yeah, he's dead. They shot him dead.
Oh.
Who rolled? Okay, so those of you who rolled me that d6, well, all of you should have rolled me a d6.
I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4.
1.
4.
5.
Okay,
Damn it, Chippers.
Hello might be good.
this guy is going to take a shot at you. Does a... I don't even have these guys' stats out. We're on a great start.
It probably will hit.
At me?
Yeah.
Is it? I think it's a shot at me, isn't it?
Mm-mm.
No?
Oh, wait, maybe it
So
was.
does a 19 hit your energy AC?
Me?
Yeah.
It most certainly
That
does.
destroys my
Yeah,
energy.
I've got 13.
Alright, so yeah, that
That's
does.
Hers is the highest.
You
Wait, okay, so I'll have
you take 2 points of fire damage. So just take that off of your stamina. And then this guy is going to take a shot at one of the people over there.
Wait, where's the gate where all the people are? Are they like over here?
They're gonna miss.
What's your race?
They were over here, but
What's
as
your
this
race and what's your
starts,
class?
everybody just starts scrambling and they make for the exits as quickly as possible. The only security that is in this room, they are ushering like as many civilians out as possible instead of worrying about this fight. So right now you guys are on your own. These 3 over
You get
there.
some from soldier, but then you also get some from your race.
The one in blue over there is going to try and take a shot and miss.
So,
The one in red is also going to take a
it's
shot
another book. Okay.
and is going to hit this guy. And she is going to deal 4 points of damage to him.
But it's
Oh,
not
yeah,
seems
fell.
like you're not either their races. I think you're like the middle of the road.
The guy behind the barrels is going to also take a shot. Well, actually, he doesn't even know who to take a shot at. So if you can move the guy behind the barrels as close to the cargo loader as much as possible.
You can get there.
Okay, cool.
Just squeeze between the barrels.
He's going to try and take a pot shot at the person who shot at Creel, and totally miss. I mean, it wasn't a good angle to begin with, but he tried. Nara, you get a turn right now.
All right.
I want you to make a culture check.
Oh boy.
Can we see the book that my race and her race are in?
8. What?
Can I see the book that my race and her race are in? Because she's missing something.
All right. Okay. Can you also make me an intelligence check?
I sure can. 15.
15. Perfect. Okay, so from those rolls, you try to think of who these guys might actually be. You do know that they are both fighting each other. They're most likely not on the same side. You also know, based on your intelligence roll, that taking both of them face on is a suicide mission. If anything, you should either get out of there or try and fight one, but not the other.
I'm just gonna scream, thinking is really hard, and then I'm gonna run away. Actually, I'm gonna fly away. Each
All right.
of these is 5, right?
What?
Each of these is 5
Yeah.
feet, right?
Yep.
Okay. 10, 20, 30.
All right, right there. All right, and now
Add 6 hit points to your HP.
All right, now the rest of you guys get your initiative rolls. Welcome to combat, everybody. Enjoy your stay.
Oh, jeez.
Now we get initiative rolls, huh? Hey, that's not bad. That's a 15.
That's a 9.
That's an 8.
You rolled again and got the
No.
same thing.
Yeah.
5.
All right, 20 to 25. Nobody. 15 to 20.
I got 19.
You got a 19. What'd you get?
15.
15. All right. So put down Gregor. Put down. I'm totally spacing on your character's name. Viato.
Yep.
Oh. Okay. You got the 19.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. 10 to 15. Actually, I should just ask, what did you get, Jibbers?
5. I was like, I'll just let him count down, keep going.
Oh, God.
Time's wasted! People are dying out there! Think of your fan base, damn it!
Come on, skits.
This could be good PR for you.
Yeah.
Alright, Gregor, you're up.
Do I know who shot at me?
Do you want to make me a perception check?
He has no clue.
Yeah, this
Part one is a nat one.
Yeah, this
that one
just-
is always a crit fail.
Yeah, this just happened out of nowhere. You were looking straight at Durabar Creel. You noticed that he got shot, and then you feel a sharp pain in your side. And you noticed you got shot, but you don't know from where or from who.
Okay.
She's gone.
How do weapons how does multiple weapons work?
What do you mean? Are you dual wielding, or are you just?
Well, no. Like I have a sniper rifle and a knife.
Okay, yeah, you just choose one of them. You take it out, and then you.
But
use
I mean,
it.
is that a turn to switch between them?
No, typically it'll give you.
I just choose which one I'm going to use.
Yeah, you just choose which one you're going to use. Typically it'll give you like a minus. I think it's like a -2. Hanson, if you want to look it up, I'm just going to say it's a straight up -2 to take out a weapon. Yeah. Alright,
Well,
we're going with it.
Because there's feats to make it not have
Or you can have a
penalties.
bunch of arms like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Do you not get dual wielding penalties?
Well, I do, but I can like
does my character
they're always
fly?
ready.
Like I have.
Like I can only choose to fight with
speed.
one, but it's not going to be like.
No, your character
Fine.
does not fly. He can fall slowly.
But if
he
I
won't
do get
fly.
defeat, then I
Okay.
can.
You
So
would have
that
to,
would
like-
be the fly speed if I was falling slowly.
Yes.
Okay.
We have Falling Slowly be his theme song.
Well, I see you running away, so I am going to follow after you and take out my sniper rifle.
All right.
Fight with your steak knives.
Or, yeah, maybe I should take out my...
Take out his steak knife.
Yeah, I'm going to take out my rifle because I got shot, so I assume they're far away. 5...
He's gonna squeeze past me.
Can I get it? How
Yeah,
does
you
that
can
work?
squeeze past. As long as you don't end your movement there, you're fine.
Instead of going around with the
10,
space, he just squeezes between me and the crate.
15...
Bitch, get out of the way.
I would like it known that I came off the ship wearing like a cloak, to, like mostly cover my face.
Why? Everybody just thinks you're from Eox.
Because that's how I wanted, okay?
Okay, fine. All right. Yeah, these bozos are next. This guy is going to take a shot at the red person over there, and that is going to hit them. Yeah, that is going to hit them. They're going to take 4 points of damage. So the person over here is going to... what are they going to do? They're going to take a shot at... they're going to take a shot at Viato. So, does a 19 hit your energy AC?
Of course it does.
Just making sure, man.
None of us have higher than a 15 in anything.
Dang, that is a ridiculous... Wow, that is ridiculous. Okay.
Dead. Right away.
And
Dead.
500 points of damage.
Beyond dead, my entire body just is burnt.
Disintegrates.
3 points of
You
damage.
die so quick or so much that you become alive again.
You're like, I've died, but you're dead. I don't know. I don't know what I am anymore.
I'm having an identity
I just turned into a
crisis.
specter.
And this one is
Double
going
death.
to
Turn
take
into
a
police
shot
department.
at the one in red. And miss.
You ever heard of double death? I mean, you died once, but what about second death?
Is it like second breakfast?
Yes, we've had one death.
Yes, we've had one death.
What about second death?
Let's not do that again. We had too many of that.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright, Viato, speaking of which, you're up.
Poor Jane.
Okay. Do I know where the shot that hit me came from?
Do you want to make a perception check?
I do. Oh, 26.
Yeah, you know it was this guy right here.
That guy, okay.
Wait, which one's you? This one?
Yes.
Yep.
I go boop, 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 boop. Wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. And then, yeah. And I'm gonna cast Charm Person on this guy.
Charm person. Alright, what is the will save needed?
The DC is gonna be 14.
14? Nat 20. No, I'm kidding. He got a 15. So that's going to be a no. I'm going to make a bit of a roll here. Oh yeah, you said that when you cast your spells they don't notice that? From your Mystic connection.
Yeah.
Okay.
Subjects of mind affecting or compulsion don't have memory of being controlled.
Okay. So I'm just going to say that they don't notice. Not just because of that, but also because of the heat of battle.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, next up is the other guys. This guy, the one in red, is going to take a shot at the guy behind the crate still. And that will hit. He is going to take an additional 3 points of damagios. Here I am looking for my marker. And it was like in my hand the entire time. The one in blue is actually going to move up next to Viato over there. On the other side.
Right here?
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 25. Yeah, and they're going to just hold action right there. This guy... Well, let's move this guy 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to take a shot at the guy behind the crate. Everybody hates him. That is going to be 9, 15. That'll still hit. And he is going to take 2 points of damage. Alright, they're done. Nara, you're up.
Man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Everybody's shooting at that guy, but what if he's good? I guess I'll just go with the flow.
He shot at me.
Go with the flow and take a shot
Did
at
you
him
see?
too.
Did you see him shoot me?
Yeah, did I?
You want to make a perception check?
Yeah, no.
You don't know. You do know, though, that, especially since you were able to act in the surprise round, you do know that the shot against Duravar Creel came from this side.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot at this guy.
Alright. I mean, you don't really have line of sight, though.
Oh, well.
These boxes are about, like, yay high.
Can I shoot at him then?
Yes. Everybody hates him.
Alright. Say 14 on my roll.
On your roll?
Yeah.
What weapon are you using?
My pistol.
Your pistol?
Yep.
Against kinetic or energy AC?
Kinetic.
Kinetic. Alright, do you have any modifiers?
I do not.
You should. So
Wait,
it gets a
do I-
plus
Range
one.
Oh,
attack,
yeah,
right here.
yep, 2.
Wait,
Sorry.
how much do modifiers
So that's a
cost?
16.
How much do modifiers cost?
What would try, like,
16
your
versus...
Dex mod and a like base attack bonus you have.
The shot bounces off of the crate
I
that
thought
he's
they were,
ducking
like,
behind.
easy to put on.
Oh, you can get those.
Okay, I want that.
You're gonna just get a super.
Alright,
modifier
and
on
yeah,
one
do
pistol.
please keep track of ammo. Gibbers, you're up!
Nice!
How are you taking this?
I don't know. I don't know what to do. I haven't even gotten to my acting voice yet. I don't have a character.
Ask if one of them wants an autograph.
What would Gibbers do in this?
WWJD. What would Gibbers do?
Oh boy.
I go up to this guy and say, hey, excuse me, sir. As you can see, I am Gibber Stargazer.
Can I just look over
What's
it
going
at-
on here?
Well, they know who you are, at least.
Nice.
Do you want to give me a diplomacy check?
Sure.
You're good at those with your +4.
I'll just use that.
Alright.
First roll of the game.
Perfect.
So, a 19.
A 19. Okay, so yeah, this woman clad in blue. She says, "What do you think is happening? It's a shootout. Get down! Get down and get out of the way."
Will do, bossy lady.
All right. So, Gregor, you are up again.
What is this thing?
That is, it's a cargo loader thing. It basically lugs cargo.
Can I climb on top of it or jump on top of it and shoot?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Do I have to roll my acrobatics or athletics or?
Roll me athletics. The DC will be fairly low just because there's really nothing in it except for maybe like a few boxes.
13.
13. You try to get over the kind of hump to actually get into the thing, and both the stress of battle and also, I don't know, just straight up clumsiness prevents you from getting in.
Clumsiness.
It's It's like Shino trying to climb the cat tree.
So 13.
That was that I'll say is a move action. If you want to take a shot at somebody, you still can.
Okay. Can I try to shoot one of these? Like, can I see this guy to shoot him?
No, he is behind a box.
Can I see this guy? to
You
shoot?
can.
Okay, I want to take a shot.
Yeah, she will get some cover bonus, but you can definitely take a shot at her.
How do I
How do you shoot? You shoot.
You shoot.
Yeah, pull the
If you're
trigger.
just holding your gun, you're like,
What is gun?
So ranged attack plus that's 11.
11. Well, what armor class?
What do you mean?
Like, does your gun do
piercing?
Does piercing? So that'll be kinetic.
Yeah.
That'll be
Oh yeah, I
kinetic.
even have that written down.
All right, so 11 to kinetic. The shot bounces right off of the container that she is hiding behind, and you miss. Boo. Next,
Roll the game, huh?
yeah. Next up is these three.
What are the odds?
1. Your tongue falls out and you can't talk the rest of the game.
Good luck acting.
Like, oh, and my character's career's done.
All right, so this guy right
That's where
here
you just get a vocal modulator.
Yeah.
is going to take a shot at the guy right there. He is going to hit for a grand total of 5 points of damage.
5 Bomagios.
The guy over there is going to move up behind here. And since he doesn't really have a good shot at anybody, he is going to take a shot at Nara. Oh gosh, really? Although, to be fair, these guys are in cover, and you do get bonuses for cover. Bonuses to your armor class, by the way. So does a 21 hit you?
Of course it does.
Of course it does. You're going to take 5 points of fire damage.
Damn it.
Hey, you have really high hit points.
I do. Yeah.
It comes off your stamina first,
Oh, yeah.
remember that.
Yep. And then last but not least, this person right here
Oh, don't lower your total, lower your current.
is going to move over there.
That way you don't forget what your totals are.
She's going to try and attack the one in red all the way over there. And, so, 17 versus 14. That's going to hit. And the one in red is going to take another 2 points of damage. So if I can move all the way over here. 6. Alright. That's their turn. Next up is Viato.
Not my fight. Yeah, I'm just gonna book it.
Okay. Alright, so Viato is out of the fight.
Coward.
What? Alright, next up is the guys over there. This guy is going to move.
Can I just be like
Ugh.
waiting at like the entrance, just kind of like looking out, like see how it plays out?
You can. Nothing against that. He's going to move over there. What is their actual
Back here,
movement?
just like, what's going on?
Did we see him run away?
Make a perception check. Yeah, he can only go there.
13.
13? Yeah, you totally see it. So, that will hit. So, he moves over here, and as he's moving, he raises his pistol, and then a bolt of fire like bursts from it over to this woman over here. She takes a total of 4 points of damage. And the one in red over here is going to take a shot at this guy again. And miss. And the one in blue, she's gonna move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's gonna move right here.
Are you gonna follow suit? You just see me book it.
Actually, she's just gonna straight up move over here. Yeah. Yeah, we'll put her there for now. And Nara, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot at this guy again.
Okay, go for it.
8.
8. Okay, yeah, that totally misses.
Goes wide. It's the fancy thing.
And I just
over
mutter
there.
to myself, I'm like, some soldier you turned out to be. Jesus.
Jibbers, you're up.
I'm up. Not my fight. Let's see. I need to be more captainly. What would a captain do in this situation? Thinking.
Well, he's thinking, can I, like, see if I see him? Do I see him thinking?
Yeah.
He's behind the
Sort
box.
of. Not really, actually, yeah. He's behind the...
Talking out loud to myself, and I go, I am Captain Jibba Stargazer.
You just like spend the entire round psyching yourself up.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just...
Jibba Stargazer.
Come on, Skits, do something!
Kill that man! And I point at him, and that is I'm using Get 'em.
You're using Get 'em. Okay, what does that do? Just for my reference.
So I can target an enemy 60 feet or up to 60 feet away, and everybody gets a +1 moral bonus to attack rolls against that enemy.
Perfect.
Moral or morale?
Morale, sorry.
We are in the right obviously.
Attack that man!
How long does that last?
Is it till the end of the fight?
Until the next round.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter if he moves out of my range, like, he's forever until the end of next turn.
Okay. Perfect. So, Gregor, you are up.
I'm going to try to jump on here again.
Alright, give me that athletics roll.
Even worse? Oh, it's even worse!
No, you got a 3 last.
15.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, yep. You climb onto that thing.
You have a +10 to athletics? Dang.
You are in it, by the way. That's going to give you a +4 cover bonus, by the way.
I want to shoot at him.
Alright, take your shot. And you do get a +1 on this. Not that it matters.
Did not roll today.
Yeah, that will miss. It shoots the ground next to him.
Like, hits my wing instead.
That'd be a 1.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'll be a
Yeah.
1. Alright. So...
You feel a few feathers.
I was gonna say, I lose a few feathers.
Alright, so this guy is going to take a shot at Gregor right now. Ooh. So, right now you have a +4 to your AC, by the way. Doesn't matter which one, it's to all your AC.
Okay.
So, that being said, does a 23 hit your energy AC? Alrighty then. You're going to take 3 points of fire damage.
Yeah, the highest we have across everyone is a 15, so...
Yeah.
Although my armor isn't very good.
Alright. And this person right here is going to take a shot at the guy who moved next to her. Yeah, that's going to hit. He takes 3 points of fire damage. And then this guy's also going to take a shot at him. Also hit for a grand total of 4 points of fire damage. So, 12. He is clutching his side right now. He does not look like he's in good shape. He's got quite a few burn marks all over him. next up is them. So he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to move right here. He's going to get partial cover from the crate, which is a +2. He still manages to get it, though. And the guy takes 2 points of damage. This person, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and is going to take a shot at this guy. And will miss. The one in red over there, yeah, is also going to take a shot at him. That was a bad roll. All right. That one's going to hit, and he is going to take 2 more points of damage. Oh. And then after that, he's going to clutch all of his burn marks and fall over.
All 5 at the same time.
Yeah. Nara, you're up.
Alright. Well, since we're getting this one,
Yep.
I shoot at him.
All right.
17.
17, that is going to hit him.
Sweet. 3 piercing.
3 piercing. All right. Gibbers, you're up.
My turn.
+1 goes away.
Well, since I'm a good captain, I need to get involved in the combat as well.
I'm waiting for you to just get crit and go down.
Wait, if I move there, can I still shoot at him?
No.
No?
He's behind.
Is this a big?
Yeah,
He's a big creature.
it's about yay high.
Aren't you small?
Yeah.
So won't cover.
And hop over.
Yeah, these are big ones.
I'll just I'll move.
You use the guy's cover.
Take him hostage.
And I say, "You got it! Get him!"
All right.
That's it.
Okay, cool. Gregor, you're up.
I am going to take a shot at this guy again.
All right, go for it. Hit this time.
13.
No.
Yeah, the bolt just bounces back at you. No, I'm kidding.
He managed to get a mirror up.
Yeah. Okay, so 13 you said?
Yep.
13. That will miss. That actually will miss. But this time the shot is a bit closer, but hits the side of the crate instead of him. Alright, so next up is...
Well, he's not behind the crate to me, is he?
He's kind of ducking behind. Like, he's got partial cover, which isn't as big of a bonus as you have, but you were, like, very close to actually hitting him. Let's just say that. So these guys will go, so this person is going to move, right there.
Hey, you can still see him from there. Also with partial cover.
Take a shot at her. That's going to hit. She takes 2 points of damage. This woman, 20, 25, 25, 30. Yeah, we'll put her right here. It's a bit reckless, but she's going to do it. Said it was 4, right?
Yeah.
It is now. And she is going to take a shot at him. She will hit. And this guy falls over. All right. Next up is them. She's going to take a shot at him. Miss. Woman in red is going to take a shot at this person. Miss. And Nara, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot at this guy again.
All right, go for it. That will hit.
4.
4 points of damage. Jibbers, your turn.
Why is everyone moving so far away?
No one wants
Who's
to be
still
around
bad? These guys against each other? They're shooting at each other.
Honestly, you don't know who's bad or good.
They're shooting
Gonna
at
start
each
shooting
other.
You just shoot the guy next to you.
Put him up.
I want to go over by you guys, but it's a long stretch.
Long stretch for short legs.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't your movement speed lower than?
No, it's the same.
Oh, it's the same.
Yeah.
Okay. You got faster
You
legs.
go this way.
I could.
He skitters. He's a
I
skitter
skitter
runner.
around. It's time for Jibbers to engage.
Oh my god.
Tactical movement.
All right,
And that's it.
and that's it.
Engage. Tactical movement.
All right then, Gregor, you're up.
Okay. Do I have a clean? I don't have.
Yes,
a
you
clean.
do.
I do.
Yep, you do.
Well, then I'm gonna shoot again. 13.
13. That's a hit.
Woo! Okay,
Oh, yeah, that
and
is a clean shot.
4. 6.
Wow, 2d4.
No.
Yeah, I got 2d4.
Oh yeah, he does have 2d4.
All right, so that was 6. You said.
Yep.
All right, he falls down after that shot. You line up the shot on him. You're like, finally, I got this. The shot just rings forth from your gun, hits him straight in the spine, and he falls down from that shot. Just blood everywhere.
4th time or whatever's the charge.
Okay,
It's the gravity difference.
this person right here is going to make a run for it. Actually, let me make a roll first. Okay, she's going to make a run for it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35.
Wait, is that our ship over there?
No, that's just
No,
a
it's just a
machine.
random machine.
It's the burger machine.
It's a very large hot dog in a
16.
small bun.
Yeah, she's going to run off.
Oh yeah, hot dog works better. Yeah.
Yep, she is going to run off, and then next up is these guys. They're just going to run away as well. So this person's going to pursue. That person is just going to go out that other entrance past Viato.
As he's
She.
okay, that's okay. I'm sorry. As they're going past, I want to try and charm them again.
All right. Nat 1.
All right.
They're charmed.
I'll be like, over here, over here.
All right, they move towards you.
What was that all about?
I want
It
to
makes them friendly if they fail.
Okay. They say, "Oh man, we were hired to go and take down a rival gang, but well, I mean, we got them, but we lost one of our own. I'm just going to go and hightail it at this point."
That's a good plan.
Yeah, glad that you think so. I'm glad that you were unhurt. I mean, I was really worried about you for a sec.
Yeah, I took one in the leg, but I'll be fine.
Oh man, yeah, you better get to better find a healer or something.
Yeah, I'll make my way.
And she runs off.
Okay.
Oh, you know what?
All right.
I forgot I was encumbered.
I did that entire thing.
You missed so many rolls, it doesn't matter.
I want to go over and check Duravar because I don't know what happened to him.
All right. Yeah, you see that there is definitely.
Add it in. You don't multiply it.
What?
Yeah.
With class bonus, you add it in. You don't just multiply your rank by 3.
No, you
No.
just.
That's why I kept because I read your thing and I'm like, why
Yeah.
is my math
Any-
wrong? All right.
Anything you have a rank in, you get a +3 bonus to.
Yeah, it's just a flat 3 bonus.
I thought it was like you multiply the rank by 3.
No.
That's what I was doing. So I was off by 1 point everywhere.
Yeah, you
I find Duravar's corpse and I'm like, no.
Yeah, he is definitely.
He made me a Starfinder.
He's got a bad wound. You don't see any breathing on him. You do see the computer panel or the computer that he was holding as you guys found him.
Can I try to use the computer?
Well, you pick it up. All it has is dossiers on the 4 of you, as well as another person by the name of Chiskisk.
I just knew my computer was -1.
Well, I mean, this is what's on the computer currently. Do you want to give me? Do you want to give me a culture check?
Culture.
Yeah.
It's also -1.
Roll high.
13.
13. Yeah, you have no you know who. You can tell that from that roll. You figure that there might have been like a 5th person who should have been there, or because you see 4 names. You see 5 names, but you notice that there were 4 people, and this is other than Duravar.
What is the 5th name?
Chiskisk.
Chiskus.
And yeah, that's all you can tell from it. By the way, at this point, Absalom Station security they're piling into this area right now. I actually do have minis just in case this fight went very poorly. So yeah, there's like a lot of these guys. 2 of them show up behind you. And there's a little gnome investigator over here. He's like, "What's going on? Everybody put your weapons down. Let's get to the bottom of this." And
Help over here. We have a man who's been killed.
all right, just keep your pants on. Golly, just all right.
How does a bug put on pants?
One thorax at a
If
time.
a bug wore pants. Oh God.
The response time in this Absalom's a little slow.
So about
That was actually pretty quick. It was like a minute.
No. Do you know who I am?
Talking about.
I am Jibber Stargazer.
Who are you?
That
They
didn't
should have
mean
been here in
something
2 seconds.
Nobody
Stargate.
cares who you are, Skipper.
Everyone cares. Did you see my adoring fans?
to me. You mean that unruly mob?
Yes, that unruly mob is my unruly mob.
Am I supposed to know who you are?
I don't know who it is.
Everyone knows who I am.
I don't know who you are.
I don't care.
If you don't know
who
who
he is.
I am, you don't matter.
You're kind of short.
You got a lot of legs there, buddy. Why couldn't you run faster?
Hey,
Were you the one that was yelling the whole time?
I was not yelling. I was acting like a captain.
Staying out of the action.
so you guys.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go up to the investigator.
Oh, well, that's perfect because he's coming up to you, and he
Okay.
says, "All right, what happened? How did this start?"
Just a common case of rival gangs shooting each other.
He's got a little notepad and a little pencil. He's writing something. He's like, "Very interesting." And where were you when this all started?
I was back over by that entrance.
Okay.
He was voicing
Well, I
He
it.
was
with them,
running
and I
away.
ran through that.
I'll get to you guys soon enough. All right, now
I
continue.
was with Duravar, I think his name was. We were supposed to join the Starfinder Society.
Okay.
He got shot by the group that was on the side of the hangar that you guys came from.
We came from both sides of the hangar.
Oh, so you did.
Because, like I said, 2 of them showed up behind you and kind of like ushered you back in.
Didn't notice.
Perception checks. Okay, but anyways.
But yeah, from the group that was on that side.
All right.
and then it killed a few of each other and him, and one booked it out that way, the others booked it out that way.
Interesting. Hey, Bobby, go and check the bodies. See if there's anything on them. No, not loot. I mean, like, anything to show who they are. Golly. Rookies, I tell ya.
Yeah, and the reason I know it was gangs is because I ran out the entrance, waited until it was over, one of them ran past me, I charmed him and got some information out of him.
Interesting. I'll make a special note of that. Why were you here again, just to clarify?
To join the Starfinder Society, our contact was Duravar.
Okay. Alright, you can go now. Hey, you.
Yeah.
What were you doing here?
Did you just say, hey, you? Don't you know who I am?
Oh my God, Skits, get over yourself.
Yeah, a prima donna who might go back to the clink if he doesn't wind down.
You be quiet over there, half-pint police officer.
Look who's talking.
I'm huge for my race, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. Now, what were you doing here?
What was I doing here? Saving the day. Put it down, write it, tell it in the papers.
Don't write that down. He was
Saving
forcing out
the-
behind the
Saving
box.
the day. I can see it now. Jibber saves the day. Everyone loves him.
I'm not a reporter. I'm an investigator. I want to know exactly what you were doing here, where you were when the fight occurred, and what exactly happened.
I was here to be a Starfinder. And I shot some people. I gave some orders. All very actiony and heroic. Have you seen my movies?
Yes,
It was
I
a
know
lot like
exactly who you are. I also know about the 6 months. Oh yeah, no, 12 months that you did down in the prison.
Details.
So you wanted to be a Starfinder. Does that mean you were also here to meet up with this Duravar person?
Indeed I was.
Alrighty.
Or rather, he was here to meet with me.
So where were you when this fight occurred?
I was over by, kind of by him, in between those two. I don't know, over behind those boxes. Shooting lasers and such.
Okay. And give me your story on what happened.
Well, I was just
And
standing
cut
there.
the crap, will ya?
Okay, I was standing there. My senses were tingling, and I knew there was danger around. All of a sudden, pew pew, and a guy just fell down next to me, dead as a doornail. And I knew there that I had to take charge, that I had to be a captain. So I ordered my men into position, and guess what? We fended off, and we won the day.
We won.
We won the day.
Barely squeezed off a shot.
I did not fire once because of my captain-like abilities.
Right.
Sweet Iamada. Alright, I'm done with you, Jibbers. Alright, you. Strix.
I came in on the ship with Viato to become a Starfinder. I'm from the far reaches of the galaxy.
Alright, what's your name?
Nara.
Alright. Okay, and where were you when the fight occurred?
I was over here standing by them. We had just, gotten off the ship and we were meeting with the guy.
Okay.
And then they started shooting, and I took up a more strategic position and started firing away.
Alright. Perfect case of self-defense. You, Han!
Huh?
Look how you still didn't load it.
Oh. Where's the guy?
He's right here.
He's over encumbered. He can't get out.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Han.
struggling
My
to
name
get
is
out.
Gregor, not Han.
Gregor. Very, very unorthodox name for a Han, but... No, you are a Han.
No, I don't know what that means.
It's a race of people from Breathida.
That sounds racist. I'm
All
human.
right, someone with a case of the crazy. Good to put that down. All right, why were you here?
I was here to meet up with Duravar. He made me a Starfinder, and that's why he was my best friend, and he got killed. Right in front of me.
All right, how long have you known the victim?
Just a few minutes.
Sure.
All right, and where were you when the fight
Who's
broke
the
out?
actor here?
I was standing over here.
Did you run over there?
I was standing over here, right by the corpse. And I got shot. Somebody shot me, so I ran to this. What is this? Like a
Is this guy okay?
It's a cargo transport.
So I tried to run away to this cargo container, but they kept shooting at me, so I had to defend myself, as is my right.
Yep. All right there.
So I killed.
He's the craziest, but he knows his rights.
I killed this strange guy in the red shirt who kept shooting at me. And I found this computer on Duravar, and I think they may have killed one of our other members because there was 5 people.
Let me take a look at this. He takes a look at the computer. Says, "Huh. Fascinating. Don't know why you would want to meet with Chiskisk unless if... Oh, okay. I think I'm a little familiar with the procedure here. He's supposed to take you to see Chiskisk. Chiskisk is really one of the high-ranking members of the Starfinder Society. That's what it is. I don't think Chiskisk was trying to rejoin a an organization that he runs. You can have that."
Any chance we could
Well,
see him then?
I take him aside and I whisper, and I point kind of like inconspicuously to this guy. I don't know what his deal is, but I saw him run away, and then he was talking to some of the people in one of the games. I'm not sure what is his deal, but I would look into him.
Be careful. This one might be part of the Eyes Wide Shut agency. And that's all he says to you. And then he kind of, well, he doesn't really walk away. He says, "Well, congratulations. You all are not under arrest.
Excellent.
I suggest that you all get out of here, by the way."
You got the part about me saving the day, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
speaking of which...
Shut
It'll be in the papers never, because as I've said before, I'm an investigator, not a reporter.
They have their ways.
You look
Not
like
everyone loves
a
you.
guy
Everyone
who
loves
could
me.
use
That's a
like a strong steak knife.
Hold that thought for a second. And he starts talking to he starts walking away and starts talking to a few people.
Try to sell him stuff.
A strong steak knife. And you get out of the table. As you can see, can even cut paper. Oh, machine washable.
And he get arrested for not having a permit.
He talks to the people who were looking over the bodies. Stands there talking to them for about 5 minutes maybe. And then he talks to another person who appears to be wearing a medical outfit, like, scrubs, who are looking over Duravar Creel. Other people, but especially Duravar. And, he talks to her for like maybe 2 minutes. Turns back to you guys and he says, "Well, I regret to inform you all that Mr. Creel has passed away. He was murdered." "All right, somebody get the tape. Let's, we got a crime scene to investigate." And, they start getting to that.
And I yell after him. I'm like, "Hey, we still got to talk to this Chiskisk guy."
Yeah, he's over in the Lore Spire complex.
All right, let's go.
I need to sell some
Where
of
is
my.
this?
I need to sell some of my wares
underneath us.
first. Can we do that along the way?
No,
No.
we are here for one purpose only.
Not this guy. This guy looks like he's
To
Would
make
you like to buy
ourselves
some steak
famous.
knives?
Yes, team. There's no time to sell steak knives. Let us go.
There's no time for autographs either, Skits.
No time for autographs. Only time for the Starfinders and my team and me, Captain Jibbers.
Nobody cares about you, Captain Jibbers.
And then I walk like this. in some random direction. I don't know.
These steak knives practically sell themselves. It won't take long.
I will cut off
Scheme. Definitely
your
a pyramid
arms with
scheme.
this steak knife.
It's not a pyramid scheme. You see, now you have everybody up here, and then your work gets funneled down, and then there's me right here down at the bottom. You see, it's called a reverse. It's called a funnel scheme. that's just an upside down pyramid.
Yes.
I don't remember what that's.
It's always funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All
do
right.
you know where the Lore Spire complex is?
Well, I'll
don't.
answer that question in part 2. So, yeah, join us next. Well, in a couple days from now, I'll have part 2 uploaded. So, yeah. Be sure to tell us what you liked, what you didn't like, and we'll see you next time.
And buy some steak knives.